There was a loud explosion, and I just sat down. I held the dogs close to me, and that was it.
15 hours after a Russian missile struck a Lviv apartment building early Thursday, Irina, who did not provide her last name, finally enters her apartment on the second floor. Municipal services worked to board up broken windows and remove shattered glass.
You could say this niche by the door is where I was born the second time.
While Irina was seeking shelter, her friend Oksana Koshak was returning home. She drove into the building's inner yard even before rescues and ambulances arrived.
All cars in the parking lot were damaged, not a single intact window. People trapped in their apartments because doors got jammed. Some doors ended up on the street, blown out by the blast. It was a horrible, gruesome scene. I was running, rescuing people, trying to open doors.
These residential buildings were affected the most. 7 people were rescued alive from the rubble. 120 rescuers with search dogs tried to get to an apartment on the first floor to find those who remained trapped.
There are people no one has heard from since the explosion, and we believe they could be in this apartment. The second, third, and fourth floors collapsed onto the first floor. The height of debris reached the ceiling, around 3 meters, filled with construction debris, metal structures, remnants of walls and partitions.
Koshak also tried to help injured animals.
Rescuers started working immediately. They brought a dog. I thought it was a rescue dog, but they said we saved him from the rubble. It was a German shepherd. Neighbors told me there was this displaced girl from the war-torn parts of the country who settled here and was walking with this dog. She was either taken to the hospital or hasn't been found yet. And there are at least 3 animals still under the debris.
After 28 hours of searching, rescuers confirmed they had found 10 bodies under the rubble. 2 men and 8 women, including a mother and daughter.
People are shocked. This is one of the largest attacks on Lviv's civilian infrastructure since the start of the war.
On the eve of the missile strike, Lviv held the funeral of writer and poet Victoria Amelina. She died on July 1st in the hospital from serious injuries sustained during the shelling of a pizzeria in Kramatorsk, Donetsk Oblast. After the invasion began, Amelina wrote a short poem which Lviv residents are now sharing on social media as a tribute to her and those who did not survive the July night in Lviv. Повітряна тривога по усій країні. Так наче щоразу ведуть на розстріл. Усіх. А цілять лише в одного. Переважно в того, хто з краю. Сьогодні не ти. Відбій. Омеляно Щодляк for VOANews, Lviv, Ukraine.